listen. Namaste, salve mire, rishtadar. So, no, Osio. Osio, all my relatives. Here's my journal entry. Just taking a minute to breathe. You know, it's the last time I tell anybody anything of my plans. I ask for one little thing, right? You know? Mind helping me out, checking and investigating this, thinking, oh wow, there would be someone like, you know, especially someone that is a close family member, a soul family member, been the biological route. And instead, I get oh, I'm just so concerned that you're not settling down. Oh no, you're going to be repeating old patterns. Fuck that. Instead of, oh, you're checking into some land. Well, where at? Well, let's see about this. What's the new plans? That hurt. That hurt. Not because I'm like, oh no, maybe it's true, you know, blah, 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 blah. No, I know I'm not repeating the old patterns. And so what if I do? Right? It is what it is. That just means somebody's seeing me, not who I am, but what they fucking think I should be. Nobody can tell you who you can and cannot be. When they say silence is golden, yeah. Keep your plans and your shit to yourself. Until they're actually ready to come out. You can say all this, oh, meaning well. Oh, I just shared that because I love you. Fuck that shit. That's what I have to say about that. So did I get any of the answers that I really wanted? No. Instead, I got a slap. That's what it felt like. A slap. You know, not a pick up the phone and say, hey, you know, I'm so tired of being the one making the calls. I'm so tired of being the one reaching out and sending little messages. So yeah. Now I'm really curious. I'm really, really curious. Where the real, you know, those that you think that are really supportive, and when I mean supportive, I mean really loving you for who the fuck you are, not who they think you should be. We all carry wisdom. This wisdom for me has been absolutely priceless. And now I can understand a whole other thing I had heard a couple years, several years back. And now it really makes me want to take this computer and shove it up somebody's ass and take that. But I'm not going to. Because I heard creative drive, the survival drive, and the happiness drive. You know, you take your creative drive and your joy drive. I've done the survival drive. I've done the creative drive. I've done the joy drive. But when you can pull all three together, so some would say the wisdom would be, the truth would be, what pisses you off is a mirror. Well, it makes me wonder who I've told who they should and shouldn't be, or warned somebody, oh, don't be doing it. Makes me wonder, have I done that? Oh, I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've given that to somebody. And so if I have, please forgive me. And I forgive myself. But I do my best. At least I think I've done my best. To not tell anybody what they should and shouldn't do, and tell them what's perfect for them. You know? me traveling on my motorcycle has always been like this juice in my soul. It just livens me up. So fucking what if I'm a fucking gypsy? Who the fuck cares? Why is that a bad pattern? There's nothing wrong with that. And yes, the Cobra gypsies went from place to place. They never stayed in one place. Yes, they frequented back and would circle back around because that's where the contracts were. That's where the work was. That's where the joy was. That was them, right? At least that's what I've learned. That's what I have felt. And it's a part of who I am. It's in my DNA. Cobra Gypsy out of Rajasthan, India. That whole area. They would travel. They were known for catching and seducing the cobras. And they would go from place to place and do these, I watched documentaries on it. And oh my gosh, when I started, now, yeah, it became difficult for a while. But this, even if I did go back on the road, even if I choose to go back on the road, which I'm definitely going to do one day. It's just a part of who I am. It's what I love to do. It lights up my soul. And oh my gosh, the creative juices get going in me, and the communication with me and nature and spirit. Oh, yes. But it is going to be different. It's an upgrade. And I love the upgrade. Now, is that what I'm going to do? Maybe. Maybe not. Like I said, now that I know there's folks watching this, I ain't going to reveal my projects, my 2 projects. Actually, there's several on the line, but there's definitely 2 that I am honing in on right now. And, my dog thinks I'm boring now, right? My service dog's like, though he's okay with it, but he gets a little bored too. He's like, what happened to this exciting lady where we were cruising around every day and then something to be new for a little while, and then we would go somewhere else and it'd be new for a little while. I am geared up, and except, transportation. But, I know that's coming at a perfect time and in a perfect way, and it will be the perfect vehicle, whether it's a cage or an iron pony. Either way, I'm good with it. But it will definitely be different. Because there's no pressure, absolutely no pressure of where's the next donation gonna come from, where's the next this, it's gonna be a whole different ballgame, a whole different ride, a whole different peregrination. There's the word peregrination. When this thing started with me, way back when, it was like, I'm going to ride this iron pony and do ceremony until peace manifests between all animals. Kind of like, yeah, you land for a little while. Yeah, you regroup for a little while. Yeah, there's this, yeah, there's that. When there's something in your soul, okay, so in your soul, you're sitting there on the couch all day long doing this and doing that. Well, that's great for you. Or, you're remodeling a house or this or that. Well, that's great for you. Gonna be a teacher, this or that. That's great for you. Everybody's different, and that includes me. So, if there's any advice I could ever give anyone, it'd be let everybody be the fuck who they are. And yeah, I'm cussing, and that's okay. You want to know why? Because they've done scientific experiments with other animals, not just humans, and they cuss too in their own language. It releases pain. It's a pain releaser. Try stubbing your toe and not cussing. It's gonna hurt a lot longer. Anyway, my little rant. So, it was my trigger, right? It's not really a trigger. Because it was more of a pain. Because I didn't expect that from this soul. And I guess that was my own expectation. And maybe that's what pisses me off. So I had an expectation. And instead, I got like this backhanded slap. And going, what? So, they said this week was gonna be full of surprises around some relationships. Ones that you never dreamed would be supportive, and others that you thought were very supportive. And I know that this soul is supportive in one way, well, in many ways. But at the same time, I'm like, I also recall listening back and going, not even a birthday card. Actually, not even really a happy birthday. Even when I mentioned it was my birthday. And I'm going, really? So yeah, this is anger. This is hurt. It's hurt. You know what? It's okay. I'm no stranger to that. So, I felt like I needed to speak that aloud and kind of move it through my system. Because I know who I really am. I think I know who I am. Ain't that funny? Do I really? But I know what lights me up. I know that there's going to be some shockers this week. I know that and pray that I am leveling up, so to speak. I'm claiming it. And I know what is calling me on the horizon. And yeah, I guess I had expected well, see, there's that expectation thing again. Don't expect anything. And keep your projects. You know, that there's a reason why the bears go in the cave. That's where they have their babies. And they nurse them in that state and keep them hidden until it's time to bring them out. So, and I guess it doesn't matter how close or trusted a person is, another being is. Yeah. So with that, I'm grateful for my path. I fucking love my life. Gypsy and all. And I look forward to continuing to follow the spirit crumbs. And see what gets revealed. There's something big on the horizon, and I'm heading right for it. May we all head for our true heart song that makes you so creative, so joyous, and thriving